So how you going, guys? Here we have our Bluetooth battery shunt that has a display as well. This is basically what you get in the kit. You get a circle display here, fairly straightforward, with a little plug onto it. That plug plugs into this cable here. You've got a 3-meter cord here, gives you a bit of range. And these are the mounting screws, etc. for the back of this here when you go to sort of mount it in. So that is the display. Comes with an instruction manual here. Please read this. It has pretty much everything you need to know in it. And then you have the shunt here. So the shunt's in a waterproof box. Got the main cables here, the positive connection cable here, and that is the cable that goes to our display. Now on here you can see it says B and P. And if you read your manual here, it has the wiring sort of, it has a diagram here. So on your battery, your negative of your battery is they're going to go to B minus. So that's where the negative of the battery goes. And P minus is going down towards the rest of the line, so where the load's going. And then this wire here is going to go into the positive of your battery. So we'll show it to you all wired up now, and we can go from there. So now it's going to cover what you want to do. Now the first thing you want to do is your auxiliary battery, or whatever your battery you're going to put the shunt on, charge this battery up to 100%, because you want to be able to calibrate it, and you need the battery at 100%. Then basically you're going to take your B minus side of the shunt, and that is going to go to your negative on your terminal, and then you carry that on off the P minus goes to wherever this is going. In this case we've got this going to an inverter just for a test, but this is where it sits. So it sits on your negative line before anything hits it on your battery there. And then your sensor wire here goes onto the positive of the battery. So the sensor wire is on the positive of the battery, like so. You can see it hooked on, and the B minus is on the negative. And then your display is this thing here that is plugged in and hooked up. So that is how you run the wires for it. If you have any more questions, actually reach out, but it's pretty straightforward. B minus to the battery negative, P minus to wherever the negatives are going, and then your sensor wire to the positive on the battery. Now we're going to grab the display here. You've got V up the top, percentage, and AAH. Now if we push the AAH, it's going to take us to this setting here where it says AH at the end, and then press and hold the middle button for 3 seconds, and this is going to allow you to set, going up and down, the amp hour of your battery. This is a 100 amp hour battery, so we're going to put it at 100. I'll just show you, I'll just change it for this sake. So 102, and we set it for 102. So that gives us the full capacity of the battery. Now if we push the V, it's telling us our current volts. If we push the actual amp hours, so it tells us how many left, and if there was actually draw on it, which there isn't at the moment. And if we push percentage, it gives us our percentage. Now so the next thing you want to do is you want to come into the percentage one and press and hold the percentage for 3 seconds. Now that's reset, and I told the battery currently it is at 100%. So we set the amp hours up first from here, and you can see that's reading 102.1 now. And then we came over to the percentage and we set the percent. So just to repeat, come until you see AH, press and hold it, 3 seconds, set that to what it needs to be, press the middle again to set, then come over here and press the percentage button, and then press and hold the percent for 3 seconds to to tell the system that is 100% capacity. Now that is all set up, so that is looking good. And to test if it's working, I just put a bit of load on the battery, so you can see it's coming through here. That was just an inverter with nothing plugged into, so that it's off now. I've just turned the inverter on, and you can see when it kicks up, it pulls a little bit of ampage through. And again, you can check out your volts. You can see the amps. You can see how many amp hours are left. and you can see percentage. So you can choose what you want to view on the display. So that is a display all looks like set up and the actual system hooked up. You can see here, in this case, I've just put it down to an inverter just for our testing. Then the next thing you want to do, once you've done that, is you want to grab the app. Now the app's called Smart Battery Shunt Monitor. You can see it there. It does look like that little picture. On an iPhone or Android phone in the Play Store, iPhone it's the App Store, on our Android head unit to be the Play Store. Open that up, and you want to see available devices come up when you first open it. Now, if it doesn't come up, grab the plug to the display, unplug it, and plug it back in, because that'll refresh the Bluetooth, and you should see it come up in here. Now you can come into here and you can call this like a different name if you wanted to call it, whatever you want to call it. And I would suggest putting auto connect on so it always connects up. And you can see our data is coming through into here, which will match your data that you will be seeing on your display. And that's how that works. So you can see that data pulling through. So that is how you view it on the app. And you can see what comes on there. You can see I just turned off that inverter, so that drawer dropped down. I'll turn it back on, and you'll see that'll pop back up. So that is how the Bluetooth works. This is just going to be your sort of general information page. These are the actual sort of settings. Over time, it can give you your graph data. So that is basically everything, and how you set up the app and how it all gets working. So I think we've covered all about there. So you need to charge your battery up to 100% first. Hook your shunt up, so B minus, battery light minus, goes to the battery light negative, and then P minus will carry on to wherever that is going on your negative line. Your sensor wire, your red wire here, will go to the battery positive. Your display will plug into here. This has to be plugged in because your actual Bluetooth's in here. You plug the display in, and you click the amp hour button. You click and hold on that for 3 seconds to set the amp hours up and down, obviously. Push it again to set it. And then you push the percentage button and then hold that down for 3 seconds to calibrate it to 100%. That is basically set up and what we did. And then obviously we covered the app stuff before. So that is how you set it up. If you have any dramas, just let us know.